Hello, my name is Jim Nguyen. I'm sitting here with my partner Adams, and today we're gonna demonstrate our CST-256 COC project that we made during this semester of spring 2020.
So an introduction, this is a Student Connect app where a user registers and they can create a portfolio for themselves and they can find jobs based on their portfolio and they can connect to groups of people who have similar interests as them.
So for project objectives, we implemented object-oriented programming pillars design, and we implemented n layer design, and we used Laravel Framework for this project, and we also apply best practices to make the web app that operate smoothly and reliable and can be maintained easily. We deployed the web app to Azure for our hosting service, and it's currently online right now, which I'm going to talk about it a little bit later. So for function overview, so basically our app can register a user with the information and save all the information into the database. When they have an account, they can register, they can log in with their credential. When they in the web app, they can go and create their portfolio page with their skills, education, and job history. They can also interact with other users by joining groups with similar interests. They can join in a group and hobbies and anything that they would like. And we have a job function that search for job with by title, description, or location. We also have a job match function that's automatically gonna match the user portfolio with all the job requirements. And for user account, we have two kind of account. We have user, normal user, and an admin. Admin can have function that handles job property to create a job or delete or edit a job. It can also handle student status and role. You can suspend a student and make that suspend a user and make that user admin.
For our user experience, we went with a simple design. We have some CSS on some tables to help display the data more efficiently. We have jQuery data tables for searching and sorting by any property. All forms use HTML table tags, and we use CSS for our inline logo and our website title. And we use Bootstrap for our navigation bar, as you can see at the bottom there. So for technical decisions, we use GitHub to collaborate and to push code and pull and commit comments to the code. We use Laravel for our framework, and we use MySQL as our database driver. We used Azure for cloud hosting, and for our model and controller, we use PHP to program those. For our views, we used HTML and Blade formatting for those.
So for implementation, we use n-layer design pattern that I mentioned before. So for presentation layer, we use Laravel Blade to have all the views set up and use the layout that we set up that look really nice, which I'm going to show you later. All the business and data services, data access layer, we have it under PHP files, PHP classes, just normal basic PHP classes. And for the operational database, we use SQL for the database. We also, all of them are laid out as Laravel Framework in their own folders. And for the API, we use DTO design pattern that's have an object and a class that call all the API, and a jQuery data table just to help organize everything that's make it really nicely.
So some limitation bugs and issues. Our front end is very minimal and could be improved by adding more design elements to create a better user experience. On our forms, we could add a cancel button to cancel any operation that the user is currently doing if they want to go back and not submit it. And also we have an error that occurs when a form is submitted but no fields were changed. And that's our only bug.
So for application demo, we're gonna go to the link on Azure real quick because our app is deployed on it. Give it a few seconds. So here, the app right here. First, I'm gonna log out and log back in. So this is the login page, and I'll go ahead and log in with the account that I already have. So when you go, when you logged in, this two button gonna show up, and this is where you create your portfolio with the job history, skills, education. And if you're in a group, you can also see all the group lists right here. If you're a user, it's gonna be added with the tail of the user right here. It's already set, and you can also check your profile. You can edit it. All your information gonna be listed down here, and we also have admin because this is counted as admin. You can edit, delete, or add search for a user. You can suspend a user. When a user is suspended, they're gonna not be able to log in because their account is suspended. You can also de-suspend or unsuspend it and activate the account. And you can go to jobs and you can add a new job posting. You can search for a job posting, edit and delete. We also have groups. We can see all the members that's in the group, or you can edit that groups if you're the owner, delete it. You are owner. You can also join other groups if you would like. So for job function, my friend Adam's gonna talk about it.
Okay, so here we have a job search module. If we search something simple like the letter A, it'll show all the jobs that have the letter A in their title. You can also search by description or location. If you live in Phoenix and you want Phoenix jobs, there you go. Details shows you more information about the job. Apply shows this screen that says you have applied to the job successfully. So also, as mentioned before in our portfolio, we have Java as a skill, as you can see here. And so when we click this job match button, it'll match us to all the jobs that have Java in the description or the requirements. And that's about it for the website. And one more thing, actually, here's an example of a jQuery data table. You can search by any of the fields. One useful one, sort by salary. So the highest paying jobs, the lowest paying jobs, so location, stuff like that. And you can search even further to narrow it down. So that's pretty cool. Now back to the presentation.
So before closing this, we're gonna say thank you to Professor Mark for guiding us through this project and inspire us and teach us all those useful things that we're gonna need later. And your work ethic inspires a lot and push us really far to grow ourselves into a better version of ourselves. Thank you, Professor.
Yes, thank you very much, Professor.